And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We have a great show lined up. Absolutely. We got a crypto and like a stock. Hold on. Should put on a costume. Is Hulk getting dressed up for the stream? No, what I had to do is somebody that I know go to a medical appointment and I get told last minute. So then I had to rearrange shit. So that's what's up. What time is it right now? 5:51. Okay. Yeah, I originally had the show at 6 because they told me last minute. I was going to start the show at 5. Then I get told at 3:30-ish, oh, you got to do this at 5. I'm like, fuck. So then I was telling you at 6. So I'm ready to leave at like 4:50. And they're like, oh, no, I'm not going to have to be there. We'll leave after 5. You can pick me up then. I thought you said you got to be there at 5 because then I was planning. Fucker. So let me get this show going. It's Friday. I'm going to need a drink. Welcome back to Crypto Hulk. I appreciate you showing up. I just got done. I was talking while this person doesn't have a license. So I got to kind of take him to the doctor. I was talking to one of the $500 members, and we're going to go over something today. We're going to go over a stock that's a crypto-based stock, real deep into crypto. On my program, I want to give you multiple streams of income: crypto, stocks, gold, other opportunities that we haven't gotten into just yet. What you want to do is have different options. This guy's telling me he's making more money. Now, he's not good at crypto trading, so I'm working with him, trying to teach him stuff. But he's like, I'm making good money on all your stocks. Like, he'll put in not 200 or 300 in the stocks. He's putting in G's into these stocks that we're talking about and buying them and selling them and shit. He's like, I'm doing actually pretty good. He's like, I'm making more money on your stock tips. And I got three more crypto stock companies. We're going to probably add them to the Crypto Hulk Show. So get ready, Mr. OG, and whoever posts these stocks. We're going to get into a crypto today. Let me tell you what the ticker is. It's DEFT, DEFT, time to buy. This is a brand new crypto. Well, new to us, but it's still relatively new. And it's got Africa mixed in with it. Oh, yes. And what do we got here? Early mover advantage. This motherfucker, how much is it? Like $1.60, $1.90. This thing right now is down 277%. That means, guess what? It's going to be flipping up 3x, okay? It's called DeFi Technologies. I'm going to go over it, and you're going to fucking want this thing. You'll be like, oh, man, I like Hyperledger. I like Alt. I like WiseKey. I like Seals Q. You're going to like this DeFi technology. You're going to make a lot of fucking money on this, okay? My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I don't know shit about shit. It's Friday. I'm looking at my different alcohol bottles up on the wall and shit, and my different Macallans sitting over there. I don't touch them, but it just makes me look important. I got my Macallans over there. No, I got that for guests. I've only had one guest so far, but I got Macallan 18 double cask and sherry oak. I got a Macallan 15, 12, another different kind of a 12, and then a classic cut. I got some cool shit. If you're on the Crypto Hulk VIP list, man, when you come over here, it's just like, dude, is that a $500 bottle of Patron? Yeah. But I'll tell you what, it's not all that. I bought that shit like a year ago or something for Christmas. But I got some cool shit here. But I'm trying to help you make it. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I'm none of the above. Don't buy anything and tell you to sell. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. 24/7, I stay high. Coke, heroin, peyote, LSD, methamphetamines. Man, I eat it, snort it, keister it, put it in milkshakes, whatever it does. But I stay high. I've been high for 5.5 years since I've been doing this show. I don't sleep. I just stay awake and do drugs, okay? That is your financial advisor. So if you would invest in anything that I tell you and you get wrecked, I'm going to go back, watch the intro, because you're fucking stupider than me. And I got an English degree, and I'm using the word stupider. Okay? There you go. Welcome back to the program. Let me check some comments here. I'm telling you what, man, we're going to start doing crypto stocks. That's going to be, because I want you to have opportunities, not just, we're not going to be like all the other crypto channels and say, I'm wearing a shirt. All right. What? Now what? Crypto Hulk's wearing a shirt. He's always wearing tank tops. Well, it's starting to get winter and it hit 46 degrees a day. So once it starts getting, I can still wear tank tops in the 40s, but I decided to put on a t-shirt. Told you. But anyhow, I want you to have access to different streams of income. The channel, Crypto Hulk channel's evolving. We're not going to sit around and play fuck games for 13 minutes like the other shows and then give you no investment opportunities. What I'm doing is I'm giving you educational opportunities. And if you want to invest in things, great. If you want to pump them and dump them and buy them back, or if you just want to hold them, I don't fucking care. What we're going to go over is real world use case with crypto. If I find cryptos that have real world use case, it's going on the show. And that's for show. We've had probably 70 or 80 over the past 8 months come on this program. We went over all these cryptos when they're early. That's what we want to do. Dumb shit people out there like, why are you going over cryptos with all those zeros? Ha ha ha. Don't you want to buy them when they're $1 or $2 like me? Like, I'm smart. And I'm like, oh God, these fucking people. What we do on Crypto Hulk Show is something called investigating. The other channels don't do it. So what we do here is we investigate. I investigate cryptos that have great use cases, tremendous connections. Venture capitalists are involved, banks involved, advisors, and so forth, connections with the government, ex-government employees, this and that. And I give that crypto to you and say, hey, check this one out. You might want to look into it. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care. But these are all quality cryptos that end up on my program. Stupid people are out there, oh, Crypto Hulk shilling this or shilling that. No, what I'm doing, dumbass, Millimeter Peter, is I'm showing solid crypto use case and solid connections on my program. You don't know because you only got a 15-second attention span, and that's about the same amount you last screwing your boyfriend. So that's what we do on the shows. We go over solid cryptos that are cheap, and we do it the smart way. We get in early, and we sell it when it goes up, and then we trade and buy it back and sell it off, and that's what some people want to do. Great. You want to make $2,000 a month on the Crypto Hulk membership at $500 a month? Great. I'm helping the guy who he says he makes more money on my stocks than on the cryptos. I'm like, dude, we're going to need to talk. So, here's James Z. Crypto Hulk, I just became a $500 member a couple of days ago, and I already paid for itself. You're the fucking goat. By Jove, it's the goat. So, look, Deft, DEFT is at Fidelity. I might dive in. I'm telling you, I'm going to sell you on Deft. We're going to talk about DeFi technologies, and you're going to want to run out and buy that shit. Look, if I put it on my show, that means I've already spent 1 to 2 hours researching the crypto. I looked through everything. Who made it? Who started? Who's all the connections? This, that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, put it on the fucking show. And that's for show. This one's going to be a stock. So we don't just want to sit around for 13 minutes like the average crypto show, hear ghost stories, talk about dumb shit or whatever. If you watch Crypto Hulk Show, we want to make money. If you're not making it as a $500 member, get on the fucking phone and call me. That's what it's for. It's this one guy, and I'm not putting anybody down, but this one dude's like, I've been a member for a week and haven't made any money. And I'm like, then just call me. Fuck. But Crypto Hulk, you're so busy. Look, I'll find time for you. Okay. The way I run this channel, if you're not making money, you don't want to renew the membership. Then I don't get paid. See how that works? It's fucking brilliant. Okay. I don't want to have to keep teaching new people. I'll do it if new people want to join. I don't want to, but think about it. Once you get going and it's easy and shit, then I don't have to do a whole bunch of shit. You're just getting little Telegram messages, or you call me, hey, Crypto Hulk, I got $2,000. Should I sell this? I mean, it's like really short stuff. You're making money every month. Okay. Brand new people, it's tough, man, for me to get new members. Like, man, I got to teach them all kinds of shit, teach them how to buy, sell, trade. No, and I'm not a financial advisor. I get them caught up. I tell them what other people do on this channel that's successful so they can make $500 a week or whatever. It's tough with new people. Go to this website, go to Quick. I'll teach you, and I try my best. But when you're making money, I make money. So that's what I try to do on the show for those that want to. Some people want to get in stocks. So that's why we're going to start hammering away at stocks, crypto stocks. Because look, life, I want to give you opportunities. I want to educate you on what is the corporate, I was going to say corporate America, but what is the corporate world? What companies, Crypto Hulk, could I maybe invest in? Maybe I got enough crypto. I don't want to do any more Crypto Hulk. I want to invest in stocks that are involved with crypto companies. Okay, Crypto Hulk, I got this Robinhood account. So what's the guy I was talking to this guy while I was waiting for the doctor thing. He has Robinhood and he's buying and selling stocks through Robinhood. For him, it's easy. Crypto Hulk, what's the name of the crypto? I can go on Robinhood and buy it. Whatever works for you. If you want to join Fidelity, or I don't care what the fuck you join, what my job is to show you options. There's more than just sitting around for 15 minutes watching some fucking crypto show every day. Like, what good is that? Why don't we make money along the way instead of just sitting here for years and years not making any fucking money? We got Caleb Brown. We can buy our crypto there. Sometimes Caleb Brown doesn't have that little niche crypto that I like to find, so then we buy it somewhere else. But guess what? When that crypto goes up, Caleb Brown starts carrying it. Then we transfer it over to Caleb Brown. Now, some of you guys, it started off with this. I got some of these rich guys that are worth millions. They're on the $500 group. And Crypto Hulk, these guys I got $1 million in XRP and shit, but I want stocks. Can you go over more stocks that deal with crypto on your program? And now I got this one guy said it today, like he's making more money off the stock things than he is the crypto. So we're going to have him work on the crypto, but he says, if you could show me 5 or 10, well, he didn't quite say that, but if I could give him 5 or 10 good crypto stocks, 20 or 30, now we can start trading them. If crypto starts slowing down, now we start trading with crypto stocks. When that shit slows down, then we do something else. I've been telling you about gold. I've made more money this year on my gold investment than I have crypto. My gold profit is more than my crypto profit for this year. Like, fuck. So I'm trying to make different streams of money. It's not, I'm going to buy crypto and I'm going to sit here for 5.5 fucking years, 6 or what if it takes us 2 more years? I'm tired of sitting around for 5.5 years and not making money. Fuck it. Let's make some money, right? Now, we've had Caleb Brown. I think we've been pump dumping for about 6 months. Hold on. Right around there, 6-7 months. I've been making money now on the side along with you guys. It's fun. Sometimes I get almost a little bit wrecked, but that means I got to hold that crypto till it goes back up again. Then I can sell it again later in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So it's like we're learning how to buy and sell. It's like we're learning how to trade. Now we're getting into stocks. We're buying and selling stocks here pretty soon. Some of you guys are buying it when it goes up, you sell it off and stuff. So you're learning how to trade crypto and real stock securities on Crypto Hulk Show. It's fun. You're buying gold. You're watching it go up. Some of you guys are trading with silver. Some of you guys are doing what I said, and you get money from other countries. You're currency trading. That's another way to make money. So what I want to do on this channel is keep evolving. Oh, Crypto Hulk, you're investing in shit. Yeah, I'm trying to make money. Hey, you can sit around, go watch his other channels that you don't learn nothing from and be broke. And if it takes another 2-3 years to get rich, we're going to make money along the way. I'm going to try to help you make $2,000 to $5,000 a month. That's what I'm going to try to do. Now, like if you could, I was telling the guy today, if you can pull $2,000 a month, which a lot of you guys do on the $500 club, but I'm telling new people, if you can pull $500 a month, I'm sorry, $500 a week. In a month, that's $2,000. You pay off your $500 membership. Now you're getting crypto. You're getting $500. You're getting $1,500 a month. Now do whatever you want with that money. You can turn it into money, crypto, whatever you want to do. That's your choice. Buy stocks with it or whatever. Or you can just sit around, watch the typical 12 to 15 minute crypto show and not make any money at all and sit here for another 2 years, get older, and not have any extra money to do shit. Maybe you want to save up. Maybe you want to make $1,500 a month at a minimum on my show. And after 5 months, you got $7,500. Take the family on a cruise, right? Be a fucking super dad, right? Or take your boyfriend on a cruise or something, right? Or take your wife. If you're a guy, take your female wife. Or if you're a guy, take your male wife on a cruise or something, right? So, Robert Driscoll, Robbie, Bob Bobby says Seals Q was a great stock pick Hulk. The Iraqi dinar. Somebody's mentioned the Iraqi dinar. That's right. So you can make money off currency trading. You buy and sell currencies. I'm not getting into all that. I'm kind of maxed out on what I can learn, but have that as something. All right, let me get back to this article. So where did all this start from? DeFi Technologies. Let's go. Where's that article? Okay. This article, it's Friday, so I'm kind of all over the place. Part of it's all the heavy, hardcore drug use I'm on. Somebody says, you talked about DeFi Technologies July 18th. They got in then. Thanks for the early stock pick. So somebody's saying about 6 months ago, I already went over this. I'd have to look back at my notes, but I probably did. See, look, if you watch Crypto Hulk Show, we're always early on shit. Okay, we're not early on everything. We're early on what we're early on. And I'm not trying to be a Kamala Harris. What once was never will be, and what once will be will never be forever. Like, that lady just shut up with all that fucking shit. This program started... Tonight's episode, here's the article where it all started. I read this article and I'm like, oh God, I got to deep dive this because I think there's a story here. I think there's an investment here. This is going to be exciting. You're going to love today's program. It might run over a little bit for an hour. It's okay. You ain't doing shit anyway. There ain't nothing important going on except Crypto Hulk Show. I'm going to show you how to be rich. Unless you got kids and you got to take care of your kids or your family, your wife or something, that's something else. I'm not trying to get in the middle of that. But outside of that, you got another Friday, your friends, you can go out and do dumb shit and get high or something later. Here's the article right here. CoinDesk, pretty reputable. Probably one of my top 5 reputable internet news sources. There's always some kind of shady stuff. Okay, here's the title. Unveiling a company. It's called Go Dark. Go Dark. Now, let me tell you something here. What happens, I'm going to give you a preamble. What the rich and powerful people do is they get access to crypto before you and me. So what I try to do on this program is give you guys early access to crypto that the other people don't have. Okay, I'm trying to imitate what these rich people do. I don't have the connections they got, so we got to kind of work with what we got, okay? So what the rich people do is they have access to getting crypto in the millions to where it does not move the market, okay? When I give out a signal and you guys rush off and go buy that shit, the whole world can see it. If you have a crypto computer algorithm, if you have an AI computer shit or whatever, these people have it set to where when they notice a crypto go up, they get alerted and they can look at it and figure shit out. Okay. Rich people have already had that for years. So what they'll do is they have something called dark pools. Now, I was the only one probably about 8 months ago that went over this. We're going to go over this too. And the channel's going to probably start glitching. Just going to let you know, they're not going to let this show go on for an hour. They're going to cut it off and I'm going to have to play the get back on and get back off game. about 15 years ago, there's a crypto exchange called Mt. Gox. It was started by Jed McCaleb. There was a lot of illegal shit that happened on that exchange, but one of the things they had was called dark pools. I'm going to show you. I made the little video on it. I might do a screenshot or something, but just watch my little short video I made on this, about the 2-minute video I made. I'm not going to give you the website. If you can find it, great. You win a cookie. But what we got is Mt. Gox was a crypto website. It was started in 2010 by the same guy that helped make Ripple. Then he went off to make Stellar, Jed McCaleb, okay? So he made Mt. Gox. Well, there was a lot of criminal activity that happened on Mt. Gox. People are still waiting to get their money back. It was a big federal investigation. It was nasty. It was a dumpster fire, okay? And Jed McCaleb was involved in that. On his website from 2010, he did not sell Mt. Gox until 2011. I have the 2010 website where he's just putting it out there. They got dark pools, and he explains what they are. Interesting. This is 15 years ago. Dark pools are where people can go to buy crypto, big amounts, where no one else knows. It doesn't hit the market. That's what's going on. If you go into Deck Screener, do it sometime. Go into Deck Screener, find a whale, somebody who's just dumping and dumping and dumping, right? If you go all the way down to their history, it won't show where they bought. Like if they're selling off 5 million in crypto, you go all the way down to their Deck Screener. I'm telling right now, I'm telling the industry secrets, some of them. If you scroll all the way down, there's no green. Like they didn't buy it. There's no green where they spent, $10,000. They just sold. Maybe there's a couple purchases at the top, but generally, if you look, these motherfuckers just sold like millions, but they didn't buy at the bottom. You got to buy at the bottom. How do you sell? Like me and a $500 member, we're looking at a Deck Screener the other day. I was trying to teach them, and we just got lucky. We picked one, and we scrolled down, and the dude started off by selling. Okay. Now, how it's supposed to work, I told him how it's supposed to work. This guy's a developer. He's a friend of the exchange or whatever it is. He used a dark pool. So I teach you $500 people more shit than I teach you a lot of stuff. And now it's going to be for the world to see for free, but whatever. So we scrolled all the way down. This whale motherfucker started off by selling like $3,000 of this crypto, and he he sold a whole bunch. Then he started buying a whole bunch, a little bit, then sold a bunch. But if we go all the way down to the bottom, he never started off buying. He started off selling. And the other guy's, well, where did he buy it? And I'm like, he's a developer. He was gifted it, or he bought it in a dark pool. And the other guy's like, what? So I had to break it down. Dude, okay, look, here's what a dark pool. So I'm teaching you right now. So that's what these motherfucker rich people do, is they'll come into an exchange, they'll buy $5 million of a crypto, and then they'll just start dumping on all of us. And I'm like, we're getting wrecked. See, we don't see them buy it because then that price. So what they want to do is like dump. If they want a crypto, then they'll have, if you're a crypto company and you want a bank to use your crypto, you find somebody, give them $1 million, $5 million of your cryptos. They go to an exchange, they load them in, and then you just start dumping it on people. Then you can make money. You dump the price on purpose. Now that crypto price just dumps and dumps. The company's making money. And because you guys are going to probably, when you see it dump, you're okay, now I can get in because the price is cheaper. Then you buy, and guess what? They dump again. And then other people say, oh, shit, well, whoever the whale is, they must be out of coins. So you go in and buy, and guess what? That whale dumps on you again, right? I'm showing you how this shit works. These motherfuckers, if you go all the way down, they weren't buying. They started off by selling. That's how you know this shit is fucking rigged, okay? So just be careful of that. Now, let's start with this go dark thing. and we'll get back to the Mount Gox, because that's what was going on at Mount Gox. A lot of people got fucking booty raped because all this dark pools of money. People were selling off, or people might have sold $1 million and that crypto exchange never registers it. And then somebody comes in and buys $1 million. The crypto, it's dark money. So they don't let that $1 million purchase up the price of the crypto. They go, maybe you want to let your buddy buy crypto, right? I'm just breaking down how these fuckers do it. I own a crypto company. I want my friend to buy the crypto or something, or I want my friend to make money. So he gives me his wallet address. I shoot him $1 million cryptos. He talks to my contact at MetaMask. He gets hooked up under a dark pool agreement or some kind of special developer connection or developer backdoor onto the platform and shit. He puts his crypto and he just starts selling this fucking shit off. There's no record of this person even buying shit, and they're selling off. Okay. And it works both ways. They'll go in and he wants to buy, maybe this guy wants to buy $5 million of a certain crypto, but he doesn't want the price to go up, right? Do you follow? So he got his $5 million and he starts buying and buying and buying all this crypto, and the price never goes up because it's in a dark pool, so it doesn't hit the market. The price of it stays low because he's buying a fuck ton of it and he doesn't want the price to go up as he's buying it. So that's what dark pool shit is. Welcome to the fucked up club that we are in. And this is what got me to get this show going today. So I think I've rambled enough and confused the hell out of myself. Unveiling Go Dark. Crypto's new institutional dark pool is backed by Copper. Now they've got connections to Standard Chartered Bank and shit like that. Okay. So they're a crypto custody company. Standard Charter's mixed in. I can't remember the others. Let's go down here on what to know. Dark pools, which hide large block trades in traditional finance, TradeFi. Okay. They're even more so the regular stock markets, bond market, whatever, they have dark pools there where, just like I said, maybe somebody wants to buy IBM stock, 10 million of them. They can buy it and it won't affect the market. Dark pools, let me read this again. Dark pools, which hide large block trades in TradeFi. So a block trade is this. I go and I say, hey, I don't want to buy $300 at IBM. Wait a minute, buy another $300. I want to buy 5 million in one big purchase, just like that. Let's get a price. Let's arrange a price. And they arrange a certain price, and you might, you know what I'm saying? They might drop the price because you're buying 5 million of them, but it doesn't show up. No one sees it happen. Okay. That's how these companies do this shit. When you buy, when all of us buy, the prices go fucking up. When these people buy a whole bunch of shit, nobody knows. Maybe there's a reason why they want to buy 5 million of them, but they don't want the price to go up. Maybe because they got banks or whatever trying to buy the shit. If the price goes up, the banks can't buy it. See how that works? So Ripple, let's say Ripple wants to sell $50 million worth of XRP, but they don't want the price to go up. They take it off the escrow and they block sale it on a dark pool, because we already know Ripple does this because Ripple was started by Jed McCaleb, who then started Mt. Gox, who was already using dark pools then. So he goes from Mt. Gox, making dark pools, then he goes and he makes Ripple XRP along with his friends. And then he goes to Stellar, probably does the same thing there, dark pools, okay? Dark pools, which hide large block trades in TradeFi, are even more relevant in crypto with its high volatility and liquidity. That's why in crypto, the shit goes up and down, because they got these dark pools and we're not seeing who's doing what. You remember how all of a sudden that one day the crypto just dumps in price just out of nowhere and shit? So that's how a lot of this dark pool happens. Sooner or later, people realize, hey, there's way too much crypto here. How did all this crypto get here? Somebody dumped it and never told anybody else. Oh, shit. See how that works? Then the prices just dump. Go Dark, this company called Go Dark, will offer spot cryptocurrency trading at launch and plans to expand into perpetual futures. Now, there's a company called Go Quant, Quant. I wonder if it has anything to do with Quant. And I bought a fuck ton of Quant last week. Whew, sold off 2 cryptos to get it. Go Quant is the firm behind the crypto dark pool. They also offer Go Credit, a borrow lend platform. Let's go down to the next paragraph. Here we go. Then I'm done with this article. Almost. Go Dark, an institutional dark pool, purpose-built for digital assets and backed by crypto custody and trading specialists like Copper, Standard Chartered partner, which is Ripple. Standard Chartered has Zodiac Custody, which is Medico, which is Ripple. Dark pool right here is designed to execute large orders without tipping a hand to the market. So this company now called Dark Pool is coming out, and they specialize in ways where you can buy and sell shit nobody knows. Isn't that fucking brilliant? Okay. Now is where we get to the crypto DeFi technology. As well as GSR and Copper, the offering comes out the gates with heavyweight backing in the form of Front, FRNT Financial, Stillman Digital, and a company owned by, here's the star of the show today, DeFi Technologies, Inc. Okay, so they're all going to be mixed in this deal. Let me go to this next one right here. We've got a Mt. Gox. I'm looking at the website. You can watch my short little video to see this one. We're looking at Mt. Gox. We're looking at a web page that shows 2010. That's 15 years ago. And we're looking here and, oh shit, there's dark pools. It's like right on the fucking, I'm not lying. It's like right there. Dark pools allow you to trade large quantities without moving the market. Well, damn, Crypto Hulk. See what I mean? Ripple and all these other companies. I'm telling you what, I'm just letting you know. They've got other ledgers. They're buying and selling the XRPs and shit, and nobody like us knows. They're telling us right here. This is 15 years ago. Jed McCaleb, the guy that started Ripple and Stellar, right here. Dark pools allow you to trade large quantities without moving the market. Do you see what's going on here? That's how these motherfuckers are doing this shit. Crypto Hulk, why the price is so low? Because there's all this shit you can't see. That's why I don't get stressed out on shit, man. It happened. Crypto Hulk, when are we going to be rich? Crypto Hulk, what's your price prediction? Crypto Hulk, what's your price prediction? Look, you fucking moron. You got to stop asking me that stupid fucking question. Okay, I'm going to break it down in case you're seriously retarded so I don't have to make fun of you. Dark pools allow you to trade large quantities without moving the market. Why do you think this market hasn't moved? Oh yeah, Crypto Hulk, you're right. It's starting to make sense now. Fucking A, right on, dude. Surf, that's what's going on. Like, I don't know how to say it. The reason these markets are not moving is because there's a thing that they're all using. It's called a dark pool. It allows all of them to trade large quantities without moving the market. Now, does that make fucking sense? Somebody, anybody, please tell me that makes sense. I want the tank top, Hulk. Mike Gilbert. Crypto Hulk, can you give me a price prediction? I can't give you a fucking price prediction because these corporate fucking retards keep dumping where we can't see. These markets can't go up because they're purposely suppressing them with dark pools. Do you get it? No fucking channel can tell you what the prices will be because these dumbasses don't know that there's dark pools being used. That's why these prices stay the same. They're not going up. Ripple joins. I mean, shit. We could have it where, now I'm not making fun of Jesus, but we can have something where Jesus comes down and does all this stuff. The price won't go up. Because what are they going to do in the dark pools? Sell off what? Oh, people are buying this shit? Fucking dump. So they're on their little private networks, the dark pools, selling off as fast as you're buying. These prices are not. People are like this. Oh, Ripple got this news. It's going to do that. It's not going to do a fucking thing. Joe Biden. Okay, here's another famous. Oh, Joe Biden's out of office. Oh, Gary Gensler's gone. We're all going to be rich. No, we're not. No, we're not. Ripple's going to win the lawsuit. Oh, shit. What happened after that? Nothing happened. Look, it's not Gary Gensler. It's these people with their dark pools that you can't see. The banks are buying it up cheap because they're keeping these prices fucking depressed. I'll tell you what, we don't even know what banks are paying for the XRPs and shit because all these are done under the table in the dark pools. We don't know how much banks might be buying XRP for 50 cents a piece. I had to get you out of the matrix for an hour. Right now, the show's been going 36 minutes. My job is to get you out of the matrix, turn off the fucking TikTok and all the dumb shit. Is there any other channel that's breaking it down like this? Answer, no. Okay? I'm not trying to be a buzzbuster, but I'm just telling you, this shit ain't going up until they want it to go up. I don't care what happens. Aliens can come down, help Ripple create a brand new flux capacitor, and they're going to hire Marty McFly, and they're going to get all this shit done, and they're going to go back to the future, and Ripple price will still be at $2.20. Why? Because the dark pools are doing all this shit, and they're buying and selling, and we can't see the price. It's all hidden. My show is the only show telling you about the Mt. Gox. I just read it right off to you. Let's look at the other Mt. Gox page. Okay, Mt. Gox says 24/7 Bitcoin exchange. We're looking at 2010. Jed McCaleb was there in 2010. Let's see what is on Jed McCaleb's Mt. Gox page. Let's read it. The Mt. Gox dark pool. I mean, they're telling you. They're not even trying to hide it, for God's sakes. The Mt. Oh, gosh. The Mt. Gox dark pool allows you to buy and sell large quantities of Bitcoin without moving the market. You can mark any buy or sell order with a value of over $1,000, and you can request to have it as a dark pool, okay? Orders in the dark pool do not show up on the order book. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Why the fuck? Why isn't any other channel showing this, Crypto Hulk? Why the fuck does it always have to be Crypto Hulk channel? I'm so sick of winning. Okay, there are two types of dark pool orders. Like, I'm reading this off to you from a 15-year-old website called Mt. Gox. They thought they hit it. Not good enough. Dark pool and normal. That's the first category. Dark pool and normal. These crypto orders, buys or sells, can be filled either partially from the normal orders or the dark pool. Next, dark pool only orders. They can be filled only by other dark pool orders. So that is kind of like when somebody else wants to go under the table, you kind of do a little swappy. You know, you're playing footsie under the table. I'm pushing my leg out and kicking you, and stuff like that's what's going on. By other dark pool orders or a single normal order that is larger than the dark pool. This means that if there is a single normal order that would fill the dark pool, both will be filled. So I don't quite completely understand all this illegal shit, but I'm sure Jed McCaleb does. Maybe he could explain it to you. Now let's get, oh God, This one's going to cost me. Let's do a copy and a paste here. Let's look at Wikipedia really briefly. We're having a little fun on Friday. Let me click out of the Go Dark. And we're going to get into the DeFi. What is that? DeFi technology here. Once this is done, I have to educate you on what the fuck is up, because all this comes in together. This DeFi Technologies is working with Go Dark, who wants to keep everything dark. And it's going on stock market. Just go with it. This is just how these people do this shit. Okay, Wikipedia page talks about Mt. Gox. If you don't know what Mt. Gox is, please read the Wikipedia page and educate yourself. Go down to where it says founding. Founding 2006, 2010. Go to the paragraph that starts in July 2010, Jed McCaleb read about Bitcoin on Slashdot, whatever that is, and decided that the Bitcoin community needed an exchange for trading Bitcoin and regular currencies. On the 18th of July, 2010, Mt. Gox launched its exchange and price quoting service, deploying it on the SpareMountGox.com. In 2011, they found a security breach. In 2011, March, we're talking March, Jed McCaleb sold this Mt. Gox website, March 2011. If we scroll down to about 2013, that's when all the shit hit the fan, okay? So Jed has this dark pools from 2010, and he's doing all the dark pool hanky-panky. 2011, in March, Jed's like, oh, shit, I need to get the fuck out of here. I think I'm going to get in trouble and end up in jail. So Jed sells this motherfucker and just runs for dear life as far as he can. Now, Jed has a whole lot of Bitcoins, and eventually, but I'll stop with that. So he runs off and lets this French developer named Marc Carpeles. Mark is the one who got his shit pushed in. So he bought this thing from Jed. They're running dark pools, making lots of money, doing a lot of magic and sleight of hand. Then all of a sudden, it all falls apart, and there's shit all over everybody, and the government comes in, and people start going to jail. Meanwhile, Jed's like walking down the street. Okay, that's basically Crypto Hulk story time. That's your Mt. Gox article. Let me check the comments real quick, and we're going to get into DeFi technology because it's working with the dark pool company. And I just wanted to show you everything. I'm going to show you everything I know, and you got to make your own decision about if you want to get into crypto. Okay, that's what we do here. I just show you the evidence. I've shown you this evidence. I'm going to check some comments, and now we're going to get into the stock. But let me look at some comments here. What's the stock? Oh, you'll find out. Just keep watching. Crypto She-Hulk says, and we're back. June 5th, Trump signed executive order, modernization of digital payments. Oh, shit. My Anderson advisor, my Crypto Hulk binders came in. I've got 2 LLCs. They both came in. They're sitting right over there. And I'm not going to show you because it has the name of my LLC in there. But it looks nice. It's done like a real corporation. I got 2 binders. So I'm going to have to call up the law firm. I'll probably call one of you guys, the $500 people, and say, how do you do this shit? And then just go to the bank and show them whatever they need to do and do my thing, get all Caleb Brown shit hooked up. And so, so I'll be contacting some of you guys here in the next couple of days. Some of you guys are already done. You've done all the shit. So, but I got mine today. Like opened up the front door. I'm like, what's this box? Open up the box. The box says Anderson on the side. I'm like, oh, nice. I open it up. I'm like, dude, this is a corporate, these 2 binders inside of this case thing. I'm like, wow, this is like a real professional. And It's awesome. It's an LLC, and I'm going to hide all my assets and shit in there. I'm going to hide my ass in there. No one's going to find it. So fucking love it. You guys are going to be very happy when that day happens. Crypto She-Hulk says, I love mine. Okay, I'm not a lawyer. I can't interpret the paperwork. I'm going to work with Anderson Advisors. If I you know, that they have a Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time. They have what's called a Zoom call, and you can break off with the lawyer on the side to answer questions. That's what you pay for. It's really, really affordable. If all you're getting is the crypto law firm to protect all your crypto, it's super cheap. I thought it was going to be at least twice the cost. I was shocked on how it's not welfare cheap. I'm not saying that, but it's not going to cost an arm and a leg. So it's half the cost that I thought it really was going to be. So I'm like, oh. So you can get all your crypto locked up into this. You can put it all underneath this LLC, and the government, you'll be like, nope, back up, bitch. So there you go. Let's get on with this. Here is the crypto here. I showed it earlier. I'm going to show it again. Larry has an appointment to talk to them on Wednesday. My binders were digital. You can ask them. I just like having the real thing, but you can ask them and say, hey, I want my binders, and they'll give them to you. It's not a big deal. It's just some people don't want binders because you're doing it. I mean, it's cool to have. It's great. You put them up in the wall, on your wall or something. People they come in your house. What is that? Oh, just the corporation that I have. Oh, must be nice. But it's all digital shit anyway. You're not photocopying shit for people. Normally, it's just send them copies. So, but I mean, I got them. So get them if you want them. Get them. There's your New York Stock Exchange, DeFi Technologies. This stock is at $1.91. So you know it's a legitimate company on the stock exchange. Let's look into this crypto. Let's do a deep dive now on this crypto. Overview. So now we got to go to work. What time is that? 15 minutes. Okay, let me see if I can do this in 15 minutes. Make an hour show, and then I'm pounding down some tequila. Just kidding. This one guy had his kid on the phone, and I'm like, I like little kids, but I don't want them to listen to the show, man. Like, overview of DeFi technology. DeFi technology, it's on the NASDAQ. That's what it's saying here, but I saw it on New York Stock Exchange. But you can go to the NASDAQ and find it. DeFi on CBOE Canada. Frankfurt Stock Exchange is a publicly traded Canadian technology company. Isn't that something? Did we just go over crypto the other day that Canada's the headquarters? Was it Rise or something like that? No, this is in Canada. Canada's so crypto, like communist crypto. Like, how are they doing all this? This is interesting. DeFi Technologies is a real company. It's not a crypto. It's a real company that deals with crypto. You can buy a stock on it. I mean, I showed you the New York Stock Exchange. Maybe it is on the NASDAQ, but it's just showing up on the New York Stock. I don't know. I don't buy and sell stocks and shit, so I don't know. I'm not that guy to ask. This company operates subsidiaries like Valor Asset Management. I've heard of them. DeFi Ventures, DeFi Alpha, Reflexivity Research, and Stillman Digital. As of September 30th, Valor reported, oh my God, listen to this, $987 million. It's almost $1 billion in assets. You know what BlackRock is? 13 trillion. So this is a smaller company. This is a baby company. This baby company has 1 billion in assets already. It's under management, AUM, with year-to-year net flows of 115 million. The company is not a cryptocurrency itself, but an investment vehicle in the sector. Here we go. Let's look up the founders, the advisors, the employees, the collaborators, and their past history. Oliver Rossi, he raised over 800 million in blockchain crypto ventures over the past 2 years. Oliver, I got to salute you, bro. This motherfucker, Oliver Rossi Newton, raised 400 million a year the past 2 years at a total of 800 million. I'm shocked. Congratulations. You're a fucking champ. Sounds pretty good, Crypto Hulk. Who's the next guy? Now, this is all from Grok, so I'm not pulling from a DeFi technology website. Like, I'm going with Grok, so it's not biased, okay? John Wattenstrom, he's a co-founder. He's a founder of XBT, world's first Bitcoin ETP. There you go. These people are already firsts, okay? Next, Andrew Forson. He's a director at SoFi. Next, this guy's a CPA. Next one is Kenny Choi. He handles the legal. Kenny Choi handles the law, the compliance, and the background in corporate governance. Chris Schaufman focuses on digital asset marketing. So he's a sales guy. Lastly, we got James Russell, Star. He's a veteran Bay Street executive, former CEO of DeFi Technologies, strategic advisor on DeFi, CEO of Trillium Gold. Oh, we got a gold guy in here too. Oh, he's also a director at the Canada Nickel Company. Gold and then nickel, which is metal. So he's a metal kind of guy. Let's go down the list here for the board of directors. I'm going to cherry pick stuff. Okay, now they got this picture here. They got 5 people: Russell Starr, Johan Wattenstrom, Ryan Ptolemy, Diana Biggs, and Amelia Zhang. Now, Diana Biggs, listen to this lady. Global head of innovation at HSBC, one of the top 10 banks in the entire world. She's the head of innovation. That means new shit. This is fucking cool. She also works at Oxford. You got to be fucking smart to work there. They don't got dummies running this shit. Amelia Zhang is a former director of Canada's largest crypto exchange. Oh, man. She has a former international business lawyer holding 2 law degrees from Canada and China. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Let's keep going on this background investigation. They're doing pretty good. They got a pretty good little team going right here. Let's see what else we got. What are the fintech, blockchain, and crypto companies involved with this here? You got fintechs called Mycion. It's a Turkish company. Remember Ripple Turkey? There we go. This company is Mycion, M-I-S-Y-O-N. Misyon, it's Turkey. And something called Professional Capital Management. It's out of the United States. The blockchain, they invest in protocols via DeFi Ventures. You got a company called Neuronomics, AG. It's an AI blockchain as one of their partners. And then they have a company called Stillman Digital that handles the OTC trading. Now, from what I think is going on here is this. I think right now this crypto is OTC. I'm going to not say the rest of that because I got to talk to my friend on this. What crypto connections does it have? It has Valor, V-A-L-O-U-R. It offers 99 plus ETPs, tracking assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, Sui, staking, investment in stable coins. Now the African stable coin comes in. Now we're going to start seeing an African connection here, everybody. And now it's starting to get Crypto Hulk's interest. Africa is going to start getting worked into this crypto right here out of nowhere. They're utilizing this lowercase c and then NGN, okay? There's an African connection, and we'll start seeing it here in a minute. Why is this important? Because Africa now, first mover advantage, okay? This is a big deal. And we're going to find out African banks are involved in this and stuff too. But this starts to get real kind of Africa. Okay. What's the latest news in the past 6 months with this crypto? 4 to 6 months. They got almost $1 billion in their system. Galaxy Digital gave them $100 million. That's a big fucking deal from Galaxy Digital. Galaxy likes getting involved early and stuff, so that's a good positive thing. They invested in September of this year into something called Stable Corp. It's a stable coin. They were ahead. They're ahead of this stuff. I'm telling you, they're ready they got their stable coin. They're not afraid to use it. Here we go. September of this year. Here comes Africa. September 16th, they invested. So this company invested in Continental Stablecoin for African adoption. CNGN is called Continental Stablecoin, and it's for Africa, everybody. See how this is happening? The fintechs aren't really growing out of Africa. The rest of the world's kind of getting Africa to get going. Here you go. Hey, take this, take that. You're going to need this. The world's hooking up Africa right now. This is what we're watching right here. This crypto is massive. It's $1.60 or whatever it is. This DeFi technology, and it's all linked in. They're getting Africa hooked up. I want you to see all this. This is a big fucking deal. We're watching history. We're watching slowly how Africa, step by step, is getting integrated into the stock market system, stable coins, banking, DeFi. We're seeing how Africa is getting hooked up here. The target, we're looking at a stock analysis right here. It has a strong buy rating. It's saying it's worth $6.25, everybody. Are you hearing this? You can buy this for $1.60. Grok, it's not me. I'm not selling. I don't make commission off this shit. I make money off your memberships. When you make money, I make fucking money. What we got here is Grok telling us it has a strong buy rating and the target is $6.25. And you're able to buy it now for $1.60. Just letting you know. Grok says there's a 227% upside to this stock right here. If you like stocks, you might want to consider maybe buying this thing, okay? I'm cherry picking the articles here. Financials amended. Okay, this stock is in compliance with governments like the SEC and shit like that. I'm looking at their social media engagement, see if there's anything important I want to talk about there. It's an international type company. Talk about Germany and shit. So, okay, here we go. And Africa. Okay, here we go. You've got this stock engages regulators at events around the world. So it's involved with the Nairobi Securities Exchange. This company is in Africa and it's engaging with the Nairobi Securities Exchange. That's fucking huge. It's also at the European Union Commission. So it's engaged with that government there. This is very good sign. Again, Galaxy Digital gave them $100 million. Okay, what other connections does it have, Crypto Hulk? It has strong ties. The ETP, exchange traded products, they're available via European banks and brokers. They have partnerships. Oh, God, here we go. Commerce Bank. That's so fucking massive. Like this DeFi crypto, this DeFi Technologies Incorporated, it has relationships with, again, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, Commerce Bank, Amina Bank, the EU stock system, stock exchange kind of thing, Deutsche Bank, Europe's biggest bank. Oh, shit. It has collaborations with Gulf Cap Investment Bank, Kraken, Nairobi Security Exchange, 10X Protocols, and there's a firm called Nuve, Nuvve. DeFi Technologies is a company, not a crypto token, but its core use case is providing secure, regulated access to DeFi crypto and digital assets. Oh, shit, you guys. This DeFi crypto is, again, tied in with Africa, different countries there, Canada, Europe, on and on. This is real deal stuff right here. It's mixed in with a stable coin, the CNGN. If we look that up, I looked it up separately. It's the Continental stable coin. It's a Naira from Nairobi, a Naira pegged stable coin. This DeFi technology, you guys, is hooked up with governments and banks and shit and just lions and tigers and bears. The Naira Peg stablecoin is designed to drive digital financial adoption across Africa. Oh, shit. With a primary focus on Nigeria. Launched in February 2025. Africa's first regulated stablecoin. This DeFi company stock is involved with Africa's first stablecoin. That's not a big deal at all. It's backed 1-to-1 by the Nigerian Naira, held in reserves at commercial banks. This is big, you guys. You got government and banks put together working with this DeFi company. And it's $1.60. Told you you're going to want to buy this shit. These cryptos are all over the sub-Saharan African area. Sub-Saharan Africa. It's a global stablecoin, actually. It operates on multiple blockchains, including Asset Chain, Bantu, Coinbase, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, and Tron. Oh, shit. This is fucking good. Keep it going, crypto. Don't stop, for God's sakes. I think I'm getting a stiffy. The CNGN was developed by the African Stablecoin Consortium, a collaborative alliance of Nigerian financial institutions. This is just, it's don't stop, won't stop. You got Alpha Geeks mixed in. This is what DeFi Technology Incorporated is working with all these different companies. They're working with them. Convexity, Alpha Geeks, Interstellar works on projects like Stellar Networks. Oh, shit. Yep. Our other collaborations include the Nigerian bank, Access Bank. Let's look at some of who their advisors are. I'm going to skip that part. Okay, fintech, blockchain, and crypto. And who are they working with? Xend Finance. That's X, capital X, then little END Finance. They offer, oh shit, listen to this. Xend offers 20% yields on the stablecoin. Son of a bitch, that's good. 20% returns. Who's also involved in this? Xend Finance, and then Yellow Card. Oh shit. Crypto Hulk. What's Yellow Card? Well, we'll get into that here in a minute. I'm telling you, this is fucking deep. I got to check the time. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Let me try to speed this shit up. Let me snort a little bit more methamphetamine. Oh, now looky here. We've got Base, Ethereum, Polygon, Tron, and son of a bitch, Ripple Labs. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk, are you serious? I'm just telling you. The DeFi Technologies company is working with a lot of these different African fintech companies and stuff. It's working with Zen, but it's also, again, working with a stable coin called the CNGN, which is Continental Stablecoin. And Ripple just happens to be a partner of Continental Stablecoin. Son of bitch. Let's read it. Ripple RLUSD. Oh, so look what we're learning now on Crypto Hawk Show. There's a company called the Continental Stablecoin. What is it called? The Continental Stablecoin, known as C, like a little C, and Nancy George Nancy, the CNGN. It's an electronic Naira from Nigeria. And guess what it really is? If you take the clothes off it, it's a Ripple Labs USD. Son of a bitch. They build on Ripple Labs. The Ripple RLUSD, there it is right here. Ripple partners with Chipper Cash, Yellow Card, Valor, VALR. I think we went over all this shit too. This is fucking cool. Ripple's involved in this. There you go. Now you got to fucking buy this shit. When I saw that, I'll have to admit, it was kind of exciting. I said, I've got a stock, and I know these motherfuckers are going to want to buy it. Once I go over this stock, I knew you guys want to buy this thing. It's built on the Ripple stablecoin, and it's got all these connections that are really, really good. This is a baby crypto. I mean, this is a baby company. It's like $1.60. Okay. You've got serious connections with governments and banks and Ripple partners and Ripple itself and shit like that. Like, this is a good one. This is kind of getting near our hyperscale data, alt, the AULT, WiseKey, WiseSat, Seals Q. Not quite at Seals Q level, but this one here, it's $1.60. Guess what? It's going to be about $7. I'll tell you what, by springtime or less, this motherfucker's going to be like $7 or $8. You'll see. You'll be like, oh shit, I should have got in at $1.60. Now it's $7. Fuck. I should have just done it. Damn it. I should have canceled my midget porn subscription and just bought this fucking shit. Told you. I'm trying to help you get rich. This is what you want to get into. DeFi Technologies, Inc. It's fucking good. I'm going to have to wrap this up quick. Oh, it's got connection. This particular stablecoin company is all regulated with the Central Bank of Nigeria. Look, all this is so fucking regulated. I'm not going to get into all this stuff. There's no fucking hype with any of this stuff. This is all government shit. There's Zen Finance. I don't got time to go over Zen Finance. It's all legitimate, ties with the government, fintech and banks and shit. Like, it's all fucking, it's good. I have nothing negative to say about this at all. I was studying this earlier. There's just government after government connection and regulated after regulated and connection, Gate.io and shit, Uniswap, and just everybody's fucking working with this shit. The Zen, all these things are working. Very interesting. And then, of course, you got Yellow Card, who's mixed up with this project. And the Yellow Card is the same thing. It's got the Ripple connections and the government connections. It's got Thunes. Oh, my God. See what I'm saying? Yellow Card is hooked up with Thunes, THUNES. They're hooked up with Swift. They've got crypto wallets. We've gone over Thunes like so many times. Thunes is a Ripple partner integrating Swift into fucking Yellow Card and shit, who's partners with DeFi Technologies and the stablecoin thing. Like, it's all fucking together, okay? This is truly a stock that you're going to seriously need to consider. I want you to look it up on your own, but, I mean, shit, Yellow Card's integrated with Thunes, and that's Swift right there with Ripple. Thunes is a Ripple partner, and they're utilizing Swift with wallets. What is it like? How many wallets was there? Like 3 3 billion wallets Swift's got. Like, we went over all this already. This is so fucking good. If you're interested, I'm going to wrap this up. If you're interested in a stock, I would strongly suggest DEFT. That's David Edward Frank Thomas. It looks like New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ, one of the two. I think it's doing a merge or something like that, and that's why it's going to probably go up 3 to 4 times in price. Yeah, you'd think it would get over $6 with those connections. You guys, this is early. Look, are any other crypto channels talk about this shit? No. That's why it's $1.60. Remember when Ondo was 8 cents and I was telling you? No other channels talking about it. Then Ondo goes up to $1.20 and shit, and everyone's like, oh, fuck, I'm priced out. This happens over and over and over again on my fucking show. We're all into hyperscale. We're all into alt. We're all into Seals Q. Seals Q was like, what, $1.30 or I forgot whatever it was when we first started talking about it. Now it's like $7, $8. It shit happens. Oh, that's what we do on this channel. I do my best. I do tremendous research, and I bring to you a lot of great opportunities. This is another one of those opportunities. Don't let it pass. If you're interested in getting stocks, go with something like this. I mean, this has not even taken off yet. This is what you want. You want to buy it at $1.60, and probably a year from now, the shit might be at $100. I have no idea. When this takes off, it's not going to be 100. It'll be like $500 or something or more. Just you're going to be rich. All these connections and Swifts involved. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like Joe Biden says. There's your Friday. This is for the people that got enough crypto. I talked to another guy who said his goal is to have 10,000 hyperscale and 10,000 alt coins or whatever the shit, alt finance stuff. Hey, I'm going to show you opportunities that are great. You have to decide whether you want to take advantage of them or not. It's up to you. That's it. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock, and guess what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So I'm already 2 fucking hours behind. I need to catch up. I got some good tequila. I went to Total Wine and got some. And what happens after that is my own business. I don't think I'll have an AM show. Yeah, probably not. So I'll try to have a PM possibly, maybe an afternoon. I'm not sure. But there you go. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.